What's up, guys? We got the Talladega preview and find out why favorites Denny Hamlin and Ryan Blaney won't win. All that and more coming up next. Alright, so as always, let's jump into the numbers first, and let's go down to average finish. With an average finish of 10.86, Aric Almirola leads the way with Ryan Preece, Ryan Newman, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, Chase Elliott, Ricky Stenhouse, William Byron, and Kevin Harvick with a 17.29. Bring up your top 10 in average finish. Next up, we're going to take a look at the past winners in the last 7 races. And in the last 7 races, Ryan Blaney has won twice, Brad Keselowski has won once, Joey Logano has won once, Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin, and Aric Almirola also have one win at Talladega. Okay, and let's go to a statistic specific for Talladega and Daytona, and that is DNFs. And leading the way is Kyle Larson with 4 DNFs. Michael McDowell and Eric Jones share 3 DNFs apiece, and there are a multitude of people with 2 DNFs, so I'm not going to list all them, but those are your DNFs. Okay, now let's go on to laps led. Don't know how important this is at a place like Talladega, but we'll get into it anyway. With 211 laps led, you've got Joey Logano, Kurt Busch with 129, Ryan Blaney also has 129, Chase Elliott at 111, and Denny Hamlin with 98 laps led. All right, so if you're setting your fantasy lineups, we're going to start with who you want to stay away with first. And I hate to say it because I'm wearing the hat and I'm pulling for the guy, but this is not Kyle Larson's best track. 0 top 10s, 4 DNFs, and an average finish of 30th. Unless you really just want to go out on a limb, I'd stay away from Kyle Larson. I'd also stay away from Bubba Wallace, although his team owner runs really well here. Denny Hamlin runs really well here. Bubba Wallace does not run really well here. He has an average finish of 22.14. And Kyle Busch is actually a guy you want to stay away from here. He has only got 1 top 10 in the last 7 races, and he has an average finish of 20th. So those are the guys you want to stay away with. Stay away from. Stay away with. English. Having trouble with it today. All right, now on to your favorites. And as I mentioned earlier, Penske has won 4 of the last 7. So all of your Penske drivers would be good picks here. Just basically, if you're going to go with a Penske guy, just pick the guy who you think is the best of that lot. I personally think Ryan Blaney is the best restrictor plate, or whatever you want to call it, racer out of that group. So I would go with him. He also has 2 wins at these plate tracks, and both of those are at Talladega. But Joey Logano and Brad Keselowski would also not be a bad pick. And if you're picking a guy to upset the Penske party, I would go with Denny Hamlin, who has 4 top 5s in the last 7 races, including 1 win. So those are your favorites. All right, so now let's get on to the sleepers. And Aric Almirola has 3 top 5s, including a win and an average finish of 10.86. If you're strictly looking at the numbers, he would actually be one of your favorites. But people never think of Aric Almirola in this manner, so Aric Almirola is almost a perfect sleeper here. Another guy who has 2 top 10s in 3 races and an average finish of 12th is Tyler Reddick. Tyler Reddick would be a great pick here. And also Ryan Preece has an average finish of 12th, and Chase Briscoe in his only race here has finished 11th. All of those guys I think would be great picks as your sleepers. So I said at the beginning of the show that I don't think one of your favorites is going to win this race. I don't think Hamlin or Blaney will win this race. I think your winner will be a surprise winner and possibly a first-time winner. Here's why I say that. Here's some of the first-time winners at Talladega: Richard Brickhouse, Ron Bouchard, Bobby Hillin Jr., Davey Allison, Brian Vickers, Brad Keselowski, and Ricky Stenhouse all got their first wins at this track. And for some of those guys, it was their only win. And for some of those guys, this is the only type of track that they have gotten a win at. So I think strongly, if you particularly look at all the DNFs like I just mentioned, and if you looked at the average finish is 10th. Normally at a track, any track, the best drivers there, the average finish is around 7th or 6th place finish. But the best average finish of the guys here was like a 10th, and that was Eric Almirola. So that just tells you how much attrition and how many wrecks are here. So I think it's going to be a first-time winner or a guy that doesn't particularly stand out. So I think either Tyler Reddick, Chase Briscoe, or Eric Almirola will win this race, not Denny Hamlin or Ryan Blaney. All right, guys, that is all I've got for you today. If you like the content, please subscribe down below. It helps the channel out a whole lot, and I really, really appreciate it. You guys have been awesome about subscribing, and I'm just thank you from the bottom of my heart. And also, if you got something, you disagree with my picks, or you think you've got a better pick, or some type of statistic I missed, leave it down in the comments. And other than that, thanks for your time. Peace.